Yes, my dear student, first I open the LibreOffice base and on the left hand side you can see there is a table, and when we select the table it shows the name of the table here. Like it shows the name of the tables, that is student detail. And when we click on this table, it shows us whatever data we stored in a table, it shows to us. Clear? Now close this table, and when we click on the queries, it shows the query to us. And now we will discuss how to create the forms. For creation of forms, first click on the form, and after that here you will see two options: create forms in a design view or use wizard to create form. I'm going to tell you how to create the forms with the help of wizard. I just click on that. Now it will open the wizard. It open the wizard. Now form wizard, it shows to you. From here first you have to select the table or query, means on which table you want to create form. Suppose that we have only one table, that is student detail, and we want to create the forms for student detail. After that, when we select the student detail table from here, it shows the available field: roll number, name, father name, mother name, class, and marks. I just click on roll number and then move that field in form. Again, I click on name. I also need name in my form, so that I just select the name and then click on this field. When you click on this field, it automatically add all these fields into this, and if you click on this, it will add one by one. Now suppose I also need father name and also need I class. I just want to create the forms just for these four fields. After this you will click on next. When you click on next, it will show to you decide if you want to set up a subform. No, we don't want to create subform. We just click on next. Now it shows that arrangement of the main form, means how our main form look like. Now here you can see you want to enter data in this form or want to enter data in this way and want to data in this way and this way. It's up to you. Suppose I select this format and after that I click on next. Now it shows to you select the data entry mode. How you want to enter the data, you will just click on this. The form is to display all the data. Click on next. When you click on next, it shows to you apply the style of your form, means what kind of styles you want to apply for your form. When you change, here you can see the changes: light gray color, dark color, orange color, ice blue, gray, watercolor. Whatever color you want to select, you can select. Suppose we select watercolor. Clear? And then now it shows here field border, means what kind of the border you want to set on your fields. No border means there will be no border. 3D look mean 3D type look, and if you click on flat, now you can see the changes. When I set no border, your box shows like this. When I click on 3D border, Yes, when I click on flat, it shows all these like this. When I click on 3D look, it shows like this. And when I click on no border, it shows the field like this. We want to set 3D look, that's why I click on 3D look. After that, click on next. When you click on the next, set the name for the form. Means what the name you want to set for your form. Is the student detail, or if you want to change, you can change. Suppose we want to set here student form. Clear? After that, click on finish. When you click on finish, it shows to you a form. There was 5 entries in our student detail. It shows first entry. And here is a navigator bar. Here is a navigator bar. From here, you can move your records. Record 1, now you can see it's roll number 2, Kavita, father name was Papa, and class 9th. And want to click on next, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Only 5 record was there. Now I want to enter 6th record. Write 6. Suppose we want to write Mayank. Clear? Father name is father and he belongs to class 10th. Clear? When I click on this, it will automatically add this record into your table. Automatically save this record into your table. Now suppose again I want to add one more record. Suppose I write roll number 6 and name is Kunjan. His father name is father and he belongs to class 10th. Again, I click on this. Now, what it show? It's showing error inserting the new record. Yes, my dear students, do you know why it shows the error to us? Because in roll number field, I enter the duplicate value. And all of you know that because roll number is a primary key and primary key field never take repeated value or duplicate value. That's why it shows error to us. Now in place of 6, I set here value 7 and then click on next. Now it store our record. Now you can see here are 8 records, 8 of 8. If I click on this, it show us first record. Now second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And now next operation is, suppose you want to delete any record. Then how you can delete? Suppose we want to enter roll number 8 and roll number 8 name is Sandhya. And her father name is father and she belongs to class 10th. Clear? Now I'm going to show you how these records shows into your table. Now one more operation first we apply. Suppose that here roll number 1 is Neelam and her father name is Papa and she belongs to class 10th. Now I want to delete this record. Here you will see delete record. I just click on this. Now it shows a confirmation message. You intend to delete one record. If you click on yes, you won't be able to undo this operation. It means अगर एक बार हमने ये delete कर दिया, then we can't undo that operations. Do you want to continue anyway? Yes, I want to delete this record. Now you can see on record number first, it shows roll number 2 because it delete the record number 1. Now all these things, let's check in a table. Yes, my dear student, this is our table, student detail. Now I double click on this. Now it shows the data. Here you can see roll number 1. We already deleted, that's why it not shows that record. And here we enter data up to roll number 8, 6, 7, 8. we enter data and we just enter the name of the student and father name and class. We didn't enter mother name and marks. That's why it not shows us mother name and marks. I hope how to create the form and how to enter data with the help of form it's clear to you. Now I close this table and now here you click, it shows the name of the form, that is student form. When you double tap on that, it will open that form. Here you can also set your values in ascending or descending order in forms. You just click on this, it's asked from you which field you want to set. Suppose that we want to sort our data according to class. Clear? And now it's asked us order of the class, ascending order or descending. We just want to set descending. Okay. Now it shows us the record in descending order. Now here you can see first record, it shows 2. Next, it now shows 3, roll number 3 to us. Now 4, and then it shows 3 because 3 records belongs to class 10th. First, it shows now 5, now 6, now 7 and 8. If you want to change the field, again click on this. Suppose that we want to set data according to name and name in ascending order. Okay. Now it shows that first record is here. You can see the record number. Here first record is roll number 4 and whose name is Ankita because A come first in the letters. That's why it shows the name Ankita. Now record number 2, that is after A, G, then K, then again K, then M, then S, and then S. Clear, my dear student? Next is your blank record. I hope how to create the form is clear to you. Is it? Now our next step is how to create the reports. I want to create the reports. For that, I'll click on reports. When I click on the reports, again it shows 2 options to me. Create reports in a design view. Use wizard to create report. I want to create report with the help of wizard. That's why I click on this. When I click on this, it shows us a report wizard. And now it asks to us which fields do you want to have in your report. Means whether you want to create report on query basis and whether you want to create a report on student detail table. Suppose that I want to create the report on student detail table. Now it asks from you available fields in table and which fields you want in your report. Suppose I need roll number and name and the marks of the students. Only these 3 fields I want in report. Now click on next. When you click on next, it shows the data to you like this: roll number, name and marks. Again click on next. Now it asks from you whether you want to sort your data, and if you want to sort from here, you have to select whether you want to sort your data roll number wise, name wise or marks wise. Suppose we want to sort our data name wise. Clear? Then again click on next. Now it asks from you layout of the data. Here I change, it shows you want data in this way and in this way. Here whenever you select the data from here, it shows data changes here, like in this manner, in this manner, in this manner. It's up to you in which way you want to set your data. Clear? Suppose I want data in this way. That's why I click on this. Clear? You can select this according to your requirement. And now it will ask from you orientation, whether you want to set in landscape or portrait. I just click on portrait, it shows us portrait. If we set on landscape, then it shows us data in landscape. Now click on next. When you click on next, it asks from you title for the report. Suppose we write here student report. What title we want to set for the report? Then click on finish. When you click on the finish, it shows one report to you and it shows roll number, name and marks this side. Because we set this layout, that's why it shows data in this manner. Clear, my dear students, how to create the report? Now I want to close this report. Go to the, yes. Clear, now it shows here student report, and whenever we run this report, it shows data to us like this. I hope how to create the report and how to create the forms, all these points are clear to you.